Say, Daddy plays video games.
Daddy plays video games.
Hey guys, GamesPlanet here, and I want to talk a little bit about the game Battle Chasers Night War. Now, it is an RPG, and it's inspired by a comic book series that I actually had never read before from way back in the day. But I saw this game being played very briefly, and I knew I wanted to take a look at it. It looked like a really great one of those turn-based combat games, and one I can kind of spend some time in. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know that I'm not really too keen on single-player games, but this has probably grabbed about 25 to 30 hours of my time, which is kind of what I've spent making sure I like the game and where I'm at with the game before I said anything about it. Now, it's developed by Airship Syndicate, and the publisher's THQ, or THQ Nordic. And so the publisher's a pretty big deal. It's a somewhat indie development game, and I really like it. I'm not a huge... I think it's considered a JRPG, and I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the anime and the anime aesthetic. But it just feels like a really good game. It's a lot of fun. There's some drawbacks to it. I watched Total Biscuit's 25-minute rant about the game, and he does make a good point to where there is some repetitive aspects to it, not being able to skip some trash mobs, etc., etc. But even with the trash mobs, like you're going to see in the background, if you set it to heroic, like a heroic dungeon, it makes every fight feel worth it, and you got to be kind of smart on the fights themselves. The footage that you have in the background, I think it was the first time I ventured into a dungeon using Red Monica, which is the rogue chick. I had just unlocked her, and I'm kind of a completionist when I do RPGs. I'm the kind of guy who wants to level up before going into an area, not knowing if I need to be higher level or if lower level or what it does. And so anyway, it's a really neat game. I think the map aesthetics looks really cool. I think it's beautiful. I love the turn-based. I love they kind of turn the classes on the head. So when I first saw this game, I'm like, oh, giant robot, that's gonna be my tank, and the girl, that's gonna be my healer. But it's not. The girl in the middle she has Gauntlet, and she's the tank. She's the one who taunts, and then the giant robot is the one who heals. And I don't know, it's just really interesting. Even the magic user is not just this ice and fire magic user. He can also heal, and he can also do other things. And so it's just a unique, fun little game. I think I've gotten to the point to where I'm not into it every day. I've picked it up and played it for a little while and set it back down. But I can tell you, when I first installed it, I think I played the game for like 6 or 7 hours straight. I was in my hotel room on a client site, and at night I have a gaming laptop, and I started playing it, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out, and I ended up playing for about 6 hours straight. And so it's a lot of fun. Highly recommended game if you guys want to check it out. I'm gonna let the video footage run in the background for a little while, just so you can see some gameplay. This is I don't know if it's mid game. I don't think it's late game. I think it probably is just, my guess would be about 35-40% into the game is what you're seeing here in the background. That's kind of my guess. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.